At 2:17 a.m., every phone in Black Hollow started screaming. Not ringing. Screaming. A high-pitched emergency alert tone tore through bedrooms, living rooms, hospital wards, and the lonely gas station on Route 9. Windows vibrated. Dogs howled. Babies woke up choking on their own cries. The message on every screen was the same. Do not leave your home. Do not look outside. Do not respond to any voices you recognize. No sender. No explanation. No signal bars. And then, the power went out. 3 minutes later, the town was silent. Too silent. Ethan Cole was awake when it happened. He had been editing security footage from the diner he owned downtown. Business had been strange lately. Fewer customers. People whispering. That smell in the air every night, like burnt metal. When the alert hit his phone, he laughed at first. Some hacker with a sick sense of humor, he muttered. Then he heard it. Knocking. Slow. Heavy. Deliberate. Not on his front door. On his bedroom window. Ethan lived on the second floor. His breath caught in his throat. Knock. 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 The sound wasn't frantic. It wasn't violent. It was patient. As if whoever, or whatever, was outside knew he would eventually give in. His phone buzzed again. The screen flickered, even without service. A second message appeared. They are not who they look like. Ethan's chest tightened. From outside the window came a voice. Ethan. It was his sister's voice. Soft. Familiar. Shaking. Ethan, please, let me in. His sister, Mara, lived in Chicago. 3 states away. Another knock. He forced himself not to look. The alert had been clear. Do not look outside. The voice changed. It became his best friend Daniel. Bro, open up. It's not safe out here. Then his mother. Then his own voice. Ethan, you're running out of time. The knocking stopped. For 5 full seconds, there was nothing. Then came something worse. Footsteps. Dozens of them. Moving through the street below. Not running. Not marching. Dragging. Ethan couldn't take it anymore. He inched toward the window despite every instinct screaming at him to stop. His hand hovered near the curtain. Just a peek. Just 1 second. He pulled the curtain back. The streetlights were dead. The town lay in darkness, but shapes moved in the black. Hundreds of them, standing in the road, facing his building, every single one staring up at his window. They were people, or at least they looked like people. Neighbors, customers, the mailman, the old woman who ran the bookstore. But they weren't moving like people. Their heads tilted too far to one side. Their arms hung too long. Their eyes, God, their eyes reflected light that wasn't there. And they were smiling. All of them. At the exact same time, their mouths opened. And they whispered in perfect unison. You looked. Ethan stumbled back. The glass exploded inward. Darkness poured into the room like liquid. He never got the chance to scream. When the sun rose over Black Hollow the next morning, there was nothing there. Not ruins. Not smoke. Not bodies. Nothing. Where houses once stood, there was flat, untouched earth. Where roads once stretched, there was only open field. The entire town, population 6,312, was gone. Satellite images showed something impossible. At 2:16 a.m., Black Hollow existed. At 2:18 a.m., it did not. News channels across America called it a sinkhole event, a gas explosion, a classified military accident. But there was no crater, no debris, just absence. The only thing left behind was Ethan's laptop. It was found 2 miles outside where the town limits used to be, lying in tall grass. Still recording. The footage showed Ethan's bedroom. The knocking. The whispering. Voices. The moment he pulled back the curtain. The screen went black at 2:19 a.m. But the audio continued. For exactly 1 minute and 32 seconds, there was nothing but breathing. Heavy. Wet. Wrong. Then Ethan's voice came through. Calm. Too calm. We see you now. The video was leaked online before authorities could contain it. Millions watched it. Most thought it was fake. Until the comments started appearing. People across different states reported receiving the same emergency alert at 2:17 a.m., but only for a split second. Most dismissed it. A glitch. A coincidence. Until small towns began reporting strange things. In Nebraska, an entire neighborhood claimed they heard knocking at their second-story windows. In Oregon, security cameras captured figures standing motionless in cul-de-sacs at 3 a.m. In Maine, a woman reported her dead husband calling her from outside her bedroom door. Each incident happened at 2:17 a.m. exactly. And each time, someone looked. The disappearances started small. A family of 4 in Kansas. A night shift nurse in Arizona. A college dorm room in Ohio. 3 students gone, beds still warm. No signs of forced entry. No struggle. Just empty space where people used to be. Then came the next full town. Riverside, Montana. Population 2,104. Emergency alert. Power outage. Knocking. Silence. Gone by sunrise. This time, the government tried to shut down the internet in surrounding areas. It didn't matter. Because the alerts weren't coming from cell towers. They weren't using satellites. They weren't even using Earth-based networks. Experts traced the signal once. Just once. For 0.4 seconds. It didn't originate from anywhere on the planet. It came from above it. Deep space. And it was getting closer. 6 months later, America stopped reporting the disappearances. Not because they stopped happening, but because it was happening everywhere. Major cities installed blackout protocols at 2:15 a.m. every night. Curtains mandated by law. Windowless sleeping rooms encouraged. Some people began living underground. Religious groups called it the rapture. Scientists called it an interdimensional mimic species. Conspiracy theorists called it the harvest. No one had proof. But everyone knew the rules now. If your phone screams at 2:17 a.m., do not move. Do not look. Do not answer. Because they know your voice. They know your memories. They know the people you love. And they will use them. The last major broadcast before national networks went dark came from a news anchor in Los Angeles. Her name was Claire Donovan. She looked exhausted, pale, curtains drawn behind her. We have reason to believe, she said shakily, that eye contact is some form of invitation. Once you acknowledge them, they can cross over. A loud bang echoed somewhere off camera. Claire froze. There it was. Faint. A knock. The studio was on the 12th floor. The knocking grew louder. "Don't look," someone whispered behind the camera. But it was too late. The voice outside the window spoke. Claire. It was her daughter. Claire's eyes filled with tears. "Mommy, I'm scared." The knocking stopped. Silence. Claire stared straight into the camera. "If you're watching this, remember." The glass shattered. The feed cut to static. And in the static, just before the signal died, millions heard it. Thousands of layered voices, whispering through their screens. 217. Tonight, your phone battery seems to be draining faster than usual. You don't remember signing up for emergency alerts. You don't remember giving any app permission to access your microphone. But sometimes, late at night, you think you hear something outside. Not loud. Just patient. Waiting. And if your phone lights up at 2:17 a.m., if the room goes dark, if you hear someone you love calling your name from outside your window, remember Black Hollow. Remember Riverside. Remember Ethan. Whatever you do, don't look.